Well, that's not right. Let me make sure I'm getting the... There we go. On my... on Streamlabs, it wasn't showing the background or wasn't showing the game at all. It was like just like a blank screen. So, okay, perfect. Perfect. How's everyone doing today? I am ready to start this stream. This deck's going to be fun today. So, a little bit different than regular dinos, obviously, which we'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, excited to stream today. Had to do another early morning stream. I didn't have a good time to do a stream in the afternoon this week. So, originally I was supposed to work, because I work retail, I was supposed to work in the morning yesterday, and then was originally going to do the stream yesterday afternoon, but then my schedule changed, so then I ended up just doing it today. So, definitely excited to play some more dinosaurs. I feel like I've been playing a lot of Magic recently. Went to Pioneer on Wednesday, a local Pioneer event at my local game store, which I helped organize, and it was fun. Had mostly just like a lot of my friends there, and it was very, very fun, which I'll kind of talk about that kind of once, I guess during the stream, I'll probably talk about it. Once 10 o'clock hits here exactly, if you're watching this live, then we'll hop into the deck tech. So, yeah, I'm excited to play this deck. So, also, as this is going on live, there is a Nintendo Direct going on, and there's like a bunch of Pokemon stuff, so I'm going to have to catch up on some stuff once the stream's done. So... Now, the bell's ringing outside, so that means it's 10 o'clock. Okay! Welcome, everybody, to the fifth weekly stream. So, today we're going to be playing some dinosaurs, but it's a little bit different today. So, the last few weeks, I've really just been wanting to play specific decks or specific cards. And today I want to play some Carnage Tyrant. It's been quite some time since I've played Carnage Tyrant. It's one of my favorite cards in Magic. It's definitely fell off a little bit. But the card itself is still a strong card. I mean, 7/6 for 6, can't be countered, trample, hexproof. Like, mid-range and control are going to have such a hard time dealing with this card. And I said, you know what? I want to play some Carnage Tyrant today. So we're playing the full 4 copies of it. But the rest of it is a dinosaur shell. But this time, we're not necessarily just trying to, like, rush out and play all of our dinos. We're really just trying to play more of, like, a slower, grindy version. So we're playing Marauding Raptor still, but we're playing the full 4 copies of Ripjaw Raptor to draw a whole bunch of cards with that in Reckless Rage. Still playing the 4 communes, the 6 elves. Main board Frillback, just because, you know, there's a lot of good artifacts and enchantments in the metagame right now, so I'm playing a few main board copies. Not playing Hammer Skulls, because we're not playing Galta, we're not trying to, like, race our opponent. I just want to play some good value cards, and I like Imperiosaur more because against mid-range control, sometimes Hammer Skulls have the issue of getting the stun counters. So we're just playing the Regal Imperiosaurs. Then we're playing 2 Bonehorde Dracosaurs and 2 Trumpeting Carnosaurs. Just fantastic cards in their own right. Obviously, Trumpeting Carnosaur, you can discard it to deal some damage, or you can discover 5 and hit some really spicy targets. And then Bonehorde Dracosaur is just kind of like a Baneslayer, where, like, if you don't kill it, you're gonna die. Like, it's just how it is. The card is really, really strong. So that's the main board. Lands are pretty straightforward. The only thing different is I'm playing the 2 copies of Restless Ridgeline because, again, we're not trying to, like, curve out or anything like that. So I figured let's go ahead and play 2 more extra man lands. And then our sideboard is relatively straightforward, similar to the regular dinosaur list, but I am playing 2 Triumphant Chomps as, like, ways to deal with Shieldred and also bigger creatures. 2 Pyroclasms, because I've been running into a lot of, like, Boros Convoke and Elves and, like, smaller creature decks recently, and we're going to go ahead and punish those decks. And then I'm playing 3 copies of Cindervines, and I don't like where that Ferocidon is at. Apparently it's not going to let me change that. But Cindervines, I've been liking this almost a little bit more than Magebane Lizard recently, just because, like, our opponent can't Fatal Push it, they can't go for the Throat it, so it might not deal as much damage, like, you know, in one turn potentially. Like, the potential for damage is lower, but, you know, being able to deal that damage over time, being an enchantment is great, and then we can sack it and blow up, like, you know, a Temporary Lockdown or a Unholy Annex is pretty good. So, somewhat similar sideboard, but we're just kind of changing it up a little bit. Alright, well, that's the deck. Let's go and hop into it here. How's everybody's day going today? Mine's been going pretty solid. I got up this morning. I know I mentioned this before. I've been playing some Skylanders recently, and I just got what is it? There's basically like these DLC packs you could buy a long time ago, and I ordered those the other day. And I just beat those this morning, so like technically the first Spyro like Skylanders I like 100% completed. This is not it. Yeah, no, this is pretty good. I think I'm gonna bottom. I think I'm gonna bottom the Imperiosaur here. I kind of like the Bone Horde. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bottom the Imperiosaur here. This is kind of weird to do this, but I think it's correct. Ooh, don't do that. I did that when I played the Dragon deck, and I was very sad. But yeah, like, so I've gotten all the collectibles, so, like, I basically have, oh, that was a great draw. I basically have 100%ed Skylanders at this point. Like, I'm only missing 3 of the original 32 Skylanders. So, like, I guess once I get all the 3, then I basically have 100% of the game. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Our opponent probably has a counterspell here. Let's go ahead and run out this Ripjaw. If it resolves, great. If it doesn't, I'm sad. And it doesn't resolve. Okay, that's why we play Cavern of Souls, people. Okay. We're off to a good start here. See what our opponent's got cooking. If they temp lockdown us, that's going to be depressing. Okay, opponent passes. Well, let's try to... Oh, gosh. Our opponent, if they just wrath our board here, I'm gonna feel so sad. Is it even worth doing? We don't have anything else going on in hand. I feel like we just have to... mash here. We can grow this to be bigger than a, shark. So I'm okay with this, I guess. I don't know. It's awkward. Like, I really don't want to... I'll let them trade with an elf. Like, if they want to trade with a shark, like, I'm fine with that. We have another land in hand, so I'm not... Okay, mark for 0, sure. I'm not as worried about that, because we got the Beseiju. I just didn't want to, like, play the Bone Horde and then just, like, wrath us, and then we're just so far behind. And we're still drawing lands, so... I think in this case, I think we'd probably just try it. I'd be shocked if this resolved. It did, but it's probably because our opponent is going to wrath us. Alright, let's get in there. Oh, no Wandering Emperor. Okay. Deluge. Hopefully don't draw a land. It sucks, though, with Raptor. The tokens, our Dino tokens die to the Raptor, but hey, they buff. Like, whatever. We still get some value out of it. Yep, Verdict. Draw something. Please. It's not nothing, I guess, but alright. Passing. Yeah, I wish I had another threat, because I would have preferred to untap with the Bone Horde. But that's how it goes. Look at 6. Reckless Rage. Talk about probably the worst draw we could have had. That was quite poor. Don't think it could have been any worse than a Reckless Rage. Yep. I'll let him pay a life. Actually, oh my gosh, wait a second. I'm sure they have a removal spell, but if they don't, this is absolutely hilarious. Because we can pay for a No More Lies. So... Oh my god! Oh, stop! Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Oh my god! You know what's funny is I'm cutting every single one of those. Oh my god! Okay, jeez. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was ridiculous. Okay, I want to bring in like some number of pick your poisons. I don't know if I really want to cut. I mean, maybe I got the throwbacks. I always fear them bringing in like a Baneslayer Angel, and then we just get like destroyed by it. That's like always my fear. maybe we just say, you know, screw it and we just go. I like this. I mean, we're probably. I mean, we can't beat a giant flyer, but we can beat anything else. I think in this case, do I want Ripjaw or Imperiosaur? Probably Imperiosaur over a Ripjaw. I'm not playing. I mean, like the Reckless Rage package is not good in this instance. I mean, maybe I'd cut an elf because I'm on the draw and I just want to be grindy. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's try this. That was ridiculous. I can't even believe that. I cannot believe that that happened. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Opponent was just like, oh my god. Like, I was like, wow, that's a horrible draw. And opponent happened to go down to 5 after paying a life, and we had a removal spell. So, little did we know, that was actually like the best draw we could have had. The dumbest thing. Opponent is probably fuming. Oh my god. Whew. And I'm wondering too if they had like a Wandering Emperor or something originally. Like, I'm wondering if they had something else they could have done. This makes this matchup interesting though with our Carnage Tyrants. Like, there's a chance that we could just really have a good setup. Oh, opponent's mulliganing to 5. So, let's see how that goes. Raptor would have been great. I already have 1, 2... So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lands already. Do I just grab a Carnage Tyrant and then just, like, make them scared that we have another Carnage Tyrant? I'm okay with this. Let them know. Let them know what's going on. We're not messing around. Besage you. And we got nothing else going on, so we'll just play this and pass. We want a Cavern of Souls. That's what we want. We want Cavern. Okay. Stomping Ground. Let's run this out. Don't expect it to resolve, but this is why we need Cavern. This is why we need Cavern, yep. I feel like with dinos, like, if we have a Cavern of Souls, we just win, like, every game. Like, I feel like we, like, never lose when we have a Cavern of Souls. Like, early game, never lose. There we go. There we go. Dinosaur. Everybody do the dinosaur. I want to make them feel like we might have something, so let's go like this. There we go. Counter that. Jerk. Needed that last turn. Okay. Yep, make a homie. That worked out well last time. Okay. I mean, like, hey, if you want to attack, I'll be my guest. Alright, let's just get in there. I might have to Besage you this Fountain Port, but I mean, we got Carnage Tyrants, so like, I don't know. We probably will, but you know what? Well, because if I Besage you now, I can just do this. Sacrifice a token to draw a card. Do we want to do this now? I think I do. Just because they're going to get so much value from this at this point. Actually, undo. Yeah, let him do that. Okay, so let's go tap Stomping Ground. I want to, like, do it during their upkeep, but the thing is not popping up for me. Stop on... Yeah, I want to do it on my opponent's turn. I don't want to do it on my turn. Darn. Okay, well, I didn't have the option, so I would have done this correctly had this been the case. Oh, if our opponent does something, then that's perfect. I doubt they will. Yeah, I wish I had the option to stop on their upkeep. Okay, actually, this works out really well. So, I want to Besage you them. Green, Besage you. Get rid of this Fountain Port. Okay, that works out. So, they're just going to get so much value from that. They can make another dude to block the Imperiosaur, so I want to be done with that. Okay, draw your cards. Must say, for mulligan at 5, opponents, like, they hit all their land drops. They know a Carnage Tyrant is looming. Dawn. The Dawn. I want this on red or green. I guess I'll do... No, I'll do green just in case. Okay. Opponent, I would like to attack you. Do we pressure them? Do we just play Dawn and pass? Yeah, I think so. Because we forced them to Wrath that doesn't involve Carnage Tyrant. So, totally fine with this scenario. Delugi. You got Delugi. Oh, I just don't want them to Wrath our Carnage Tyrants. It's kind of the main gig we're going for right now. Yep. Okay. Ripjaw Raptor. I think in this... It's weird. They could have... They have Wandering Emperor. I think I'm still okay with this. We could activate the Lair to try to go for lethal. They have a Fountain Port, which then they would go to 11. They can't block this. They could block that. 9. So yeah, we definitely don't have lethal. We have another land in play. I think I'm okay with activating the Lair here. I think I'm okay with this. Or do I want to? Hold on. Yeah, actually, I don't. Because if they settle us, then I'm just gonna be depressed. So, no, I think we just mash. I think we just mash. Sucks they have another Fountain Port. Wandering Emperor. Yep. Okay, so they'll get rid of... I don't know which one. Probably the Frostodon. Oh, they're just gonna make a dude. Okay. Yep. Take a damage. They're gonna make another dude? They can with Fountain Port. They'll probably draw a card, though, instead. The question is, do I play Ripjaw to force them to want to Wrath? They're at 7. What's at 7? You know what? I think in this case, just because I have 2 Carnage Tyrants, I think I'm going to do this. It's a bit, I don't want to say aggressive, but at least, like, if they don't Wrath us, like, we're going to win. So, I think I'm okay with this. They probably have a Wrath. I'd be very surprised if they did not. But we'll see what they got going on. Okay. Is it Farewell? Farewell. Okay, sure. You got it. I had to force them to do something. And then they still got enough to make a token. Okay, well, let's get Carnage Tyrant on board here. Another Ripjaw. Alright, well, they knew about this. Guess I maybe could have played that first, but it's okay. There's drawing cards. They must not have a Wrath. They also are at 7. They can't target that. So, opponent's in a little bit of a pickle. Yep. Okay. They could grab Kahira and play it. Oh! Looks like that's what they're gonna do. Okay, they grab Kahira and play it. We have the Lair. They've got 3 mana up. Pay 2 life. You know, I'll go for it. I feel like they're... Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Autopay. Don't think... This is not lethal. They have to block, though. But it's not lethal. Okay, so they got a removal for the Lair. Okay. March for 0. Sure. Okay. Yep. Okay, it is lifelink, right? Doesn't it? No, it doesn't have lifelink. Okay, opponent's at 2. Deduce to draw a card? Do they have a Wrath? Even if they do, like, then we're just, like, they're on Wrath check with the second Tyrant. Boom! 2-0'd, Blue-White Control. That's what I'm talking about right there. Alright. Moving up to Silver 3. Let's go. So, we definitely stole game 1. But game 2, it felt like the whole time we were just like, we were chilling. Opponent also had, like, they mulliganed to 5, but, like, that was a mean hand. I mean, like, I mean, honestly, I feel like they really didn't skip a beat. Like, going down those 2 cards, they hit all their land drops, had the No More Lies. Like, they honestly didn't even, they were fine. Like, they still had a very good hand. It's just, that's the thing with Carnage Tyrant is, like, ideally with, not even just that, but with kind of like when I used to play traditional dinosaurs, that was always the goal. Like, early beatdowns, get them down to a really low life total, and then you just start, like, checking them with, like, Shifting Ceratops and Carnage Tyrants. Like, all right, get them down low, and then, like, let's do this. Yeah, it's good enough. We'll sketch, but we'll do it. Actually, no. Lightning Bolt Sleeves, they're probably playing mono red. Well, gosh. Gosh, I'll do it, I guess, but, like, seeing those Lightning Bolt Sleeves definitely makes me think that they're playing mono red. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're playing Convoke. Okay. That was a good draw. I mean, the Raptor is what we wanted to get with the Commune. Do we need another land? We do need another land, so let's grab this Cavern. I wonder if they probably just have the hand, like Gleeful. They're going to go Gleeful, and then they're going to Convoke. Yeah. See, I have, funny story with Convoke. I have the worst luck with Convoke. Yep. Look at that. I have the worst luck with Convoke. Like, I remember going to, oh goodness, Chicago event the year before and just getting absolutely demolished by Convoke. Like, there was, like, every game. I played 6 games against Convoke, and 5 of them, they had turn 2 Knight Errant. Like, it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Okay, it's Cosmogrand. Okay. So, looks like I will be moving to blocks. If the opponent doesn't block, like, what do they do? If they don't attack, what are they doing? Why would they not attack with the tokens? Okay. You got it. Is there motivation to play this? I can only trigger it once. Let's go Carplusian Forest. I think we just go Ripjaw here and we draw a card. And we do not attack. Well, we trump their Knight Errant. They have a Recruiter. Then we just kill that. No, they're Demolition. Jesus Christ. We trump their Knight Errant. Warden. Okay, so now they're going to make just like a massive Warden. Okay, now we're in trouble. Do we just concede? I think so. I mean, they might be dumb and they might not attack with all those tokens, but alright. Well, this one's pretty easy. We go Clasms, Ferocidons. I don't think... This isn't really a matchup for Carnage Tyrant. It's not really. I don't think I want any. I think I'd rather have the Carnosaur just because I can take out, like, the Warden of the Inner Skies. But other than that, I don't... Maybe... Do I want Chomp? I guess I probably want Chomp. Okay, we'll bring those in. I don't think I want the Pick Your Poisons. Yeah, let's run with this. All right. Convoke. Yeah, they just always have the nut hands against me. I never have the luxury of, like, them having a slow, clunky hand. Like, they always just have the perfect hand. Yeah, I guess. I'm on the play. I mean, we could turn 4 Carnosaur him here. Can't turn 3 him unless we draw a Marauding Raptor. So, that'd be funny if we drew one here. Oh my god, we drew it! Alright, guys, so we're gonna have a turn 3 Carnosaur here. Hopefully this means that, like, our deck decides to work with us and we can, like, hit something really good off the Carnosaur and not another elf. Maybe? Maybe? Thraben Inspector, dude, if they... Are they gonna do the same thing? Oh, dude, if they would've, I would've been kind of mad. Alright, well, let's turn 3 Carnosaur. Sure. Come on, something good. Give me something good. Oh, we hit a Bone Horde! And it's gonna buff the Raptor. Alright, well, I would like you to block, please. Oh, they just took it. They're like, dude, whatever, you're gonna win. Oh my gosh. This is a blowout. A poor opponent. Actually, no. I take that back. Not poor opponent. Oh, Cosmogrand, you got it. Yup. Land on land, so we get the dude, so it's gonna buff our Marauding Raptor. Drew a lair. Let's play I think we just play a Ripjaw here and see what we draw. Yep, draw another card. Got it. Another land. I could just play another Ripjaw. Do I do just to like insult to injury? I'll just do it. Whatever. I'll just play another one. This is turn 4, by the way. And we're doing it all natural too. It's not like we're not doing it. We're not like super cheating here. There's no way they can get us down. Like, there's no way. Double Ripjaw. Opponent's at 2. I'm not gonna play an elf because it will die to the Marauding Raptor. All right. What are the odds that opponent can kill us here? I'd say pretty low. Destroy evil, sure. Double destroy evil? If they do like, I don't even think that's enough. These are clues, right? Yeah, they're clues. Sheltered by ghosts. Make 2 idiots. Okay, they're still in it. Opponent just had removal, so like they're actually still in it here. Restless Ridgeline. Let's play that tapped. Well, unfortunately, I can actually only get in with the Ripjaws here, but they're gonna let me draw cards. So, okay. Well, opponent with the double removal was actually clutch, but I'm gonna draw some cards here. So, they gotta do something. Hopefully we get some good cards. Ooh, that was a fantastic draw. Okay, so they have the so this is Ward 2. So pay this, Ward 2. I still have enough for a Ripjaw. Look at that. That is fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and play another one of these. Yeah, Ward 2. Yep. Okay, we're good. I wanted to make sure that we're. Oh, and I guess I have this treasure. So yeah, we are gold, and I hope they almost play another one. That would be great. Man, I really missed this Ripjaw card advantage engine. Problem is this Shieldred made it much worse. Okay, so in this case now, I don't want him to make more tokens, so let's go ahead and do this now. Yes. Target a creature you control, the tapped Ripjaw, Ward 2, 1. Am I going to need this? I don't think I'm going to need any of this, but we'll just pay for elves. Okay. Ha! Sucker! Alright! Game 3. Game 3. Is it worth bringing this in? I don't think so for the artifact or enchantment hate. I don't think it's worth it. I think I like our setup. And we still have the throwback, so we can still destroy stuff if needed. So, talk about an unbelievable hand. I mean, turn 3 Carnosaur into a Bone Horde, like, that's probably the best Carnosaur hit I've ever had. Like, normally I just hit like an elf or something stupid. So, that was pretty insane. That was insane. Yeah, this is good. I almost here. I think I'm not gonna turn 1 elf. I think I'm gonna turn 1 commune here. I'm gonna let our opponent go really wide and then try to just destroy their whole board here. I think that's probably the better way to go about this hand than play an elf after. I think that's probably a good idea. If I get, I don't know. I kind of need another land here though. Sheffet Dunes. They're gonna take some damage. Opponent looking at 4. That Warden is unfortunate. It's gonna grow big. Do I just play an elf and just Imperiosaur here? God, what do I do? Do I just commune? Because I've got 2 elves. You know, we'll play this. I think their hand. I mean, then we'll look into 4, right? Like, how good could their hand be? Could be. I mean, if they go red land... Oh, nah, I guess they can't. I got the Pyroclasm, I got another elf. So, like, on a 1-lander... Okay, as dumb as it is... Oh, well, now they've got enough to tap it. Yep, okay. I was going to say, if they couldn't, then I would wreck the board. But, okay. So, yeah. No, we are just going to mash. Yep, we're going to Regal Imperiosaur. And we're just going to start getting in there. Hopefully I get a torch the tower. Or RIP me not putting in Angers. I almost put in Angers. Oh my goodness. So hopefully they just tap the one Warden to make it bigger. Okay, so now in this case, now I can safely Pyroclasm. We're going to lose an elf, but that's totally fine. Okay, so can I Imperiosaur and Pyroclasm? Nope, I don't have 5 mana. So let's go ahead and So I'm going to Pyroclasm here. Well, I'm going to make a green, and then we're going to red. And then I'm going to Pyroclasm. Okay, Pyroclasm. And then I think I don't know. Let me get in here first, because obviously we're getting in. I'll take some damage and I'll commute. Actually, how do I shock? No, I'll do this just in case. So auto pay, let's get the commune going. Copper line is our only option, so okay. And then I'm gonna copper line and play another Elvish Mystic. Alright. I feel like that was a good time to Pyroclasm. Okay, opponent has 2 lands now. Oh my gosh, they're going to Shelter by Ghosts. Oh gosh. Are they really going to cheese us just with a Warden of the Inner Sky? I think they might. We might lose to just a Warden of the Inner Sky. Okay, we drew a Ripjaw. I feel like I'll just got to get in there for 1, I think. Okay. If they double Shelter by Ghost, I'm gonna be really depressed. Okay, well, they can make this bigger and bigger than the Ripjaw, which is unfortunate. God, is their last one a Knight Errant? Oh, it's a Loxodon. Wow. Opponent with a mulligan to 4, but they are still just, they are having their way. Is it worth shocking? Because I could block something bigger, potentially. I guess it's probably worth it. How do I just get in there? I force him to block with the Loxodon. And I get shock, go to 13. Opponent's at 1 card. You know what? You know what? You either block with Loxodon or you take the 4. So it's up to you. You can do what you want to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and shock. Play a Bone Horde. Pray that they... Well, I mean, they can grow the Inner Sky, but they're going to have to... Oh, I guess no. They can just pay it, and then they're good. So... They can just tap that. Yep. And it's bigger than the Bone Horde now. But we do have the Imperiosaur, but that only stops it temporarily. So they basically are... I guess they don't have to. They don't have to... Okay, they're attacking in. As I say, yep. Flying Vigilance, Lifelink. Yep. Can't kill it. So... But now I can play the Imperiosaur and at least attack in. I don't think we're going to win this race. Like, we have to get rid of... We have to be able to get rid of that. Another... Oh my god, dude. Another Imperiosaur. What can I do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can have 8 mana right now. Play this on green. Do I just go double Imperiosaur and just, like, get them? I think so. Problem is I have to leave Bone Horde back, but it's bigger now than that. So... So... They can't grow this twice. If I attack here, I have to leave the Bone Horde back, because otherwise they can kill me. Bone Horde has to stay back. But I can get in with the Ripjaw. Gosh, dude, if they just don't draw something good here, we win. We win if they don't draw anything. No! Are you kidding me? No! No, no, no! Are you serious? We had them! We had them! We had them dead to rights. We had them. Oh, they just needed to not draw. Like, there was so honestly, there were so many things that they. Oh gosh, man. All right, well, whatever. They cheesed us. They cheesed us, and they got us. All right. Moving on. I must say though, this deck is playing pretty well. I mean, we wrecked blue-white control, and then we just wrecked blue-white control, and then we just, like, basically beat them without a top deck. So, like, that's pretty good. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Nothing early. I think I gotta mulligan this. This is much better. I don't want to bottom any of these. This is, like, super risky, but I'm going to bottom the Reckless Rage. Play this tapped. Opponent plays Landed Pass. That sucks. I hate it when we draw these after. We do this for sure. And then we can get this card draw going here. Opponent plays Den of the Bugbear and passes. Rakdos? Like, playing a weird version of Rakdos, maybe? Okay, I'm playing Blood Crypt. Slick Shot. Okay. Well, let's get Seiju in. I don't want to take 2 more if I don't have to. And Ripjaw, draw a card, get a Bone Horde ready to go on the following turn. I mean, like, honestly, with how good this deck's playing, maybe this is... Maybe I, like, with dinosaurs, like, maybe I play a different combination. Like, maybe I just go a little bit bigger, maybe cut on the speed a little bit, but then, I don't know. I don't know. This deck is certainly interesting. Okay, one gets in. That was a great draw there, so I don't have to take any damage. Dinosaur. Play this. You shouldn't have a way to deal 3 damage at instant speed. Opponent just concedes! Alright, wow, look at that! Game 1! Bone Horde! Bone Horde's great! Chomps. I don't think I want Pyroclasms. Another matchup. Carnage damage is not that great. We want this for mid-range control. If we're not playing with mid-range control, we don't want this. Excuse me. I think I do board in the Pyroclasms. Like, I'm the controlling deck in this one. So, do I want... I think I almost want, like, ways to deal with Slick Shot. Slick Shot is how we, like, have these really quick deaths. I think I just cut the elves, and we just mash them. Boil them up, mash them up. Oh, dude, Bone Horde. I love Bone Horde Dracosaur. I play it in more dragon decks than I do dinosaurs, but maybe that's my mistake. This is funny. I can't. I don't have anything else early. I can't. I'm not gonna go down again. I can beat an early Slick Shot. This is a removal spell on a stick, and then we have this. So, like, I guess I'm not going to 5. Ridgeline's in tapped is nice when we don't have anything else going on. Well, I was gonna say, not that I have a choice anyways. Not that I have a choice with that one. Alright. Blackleaf's Cliffs into a Challenger. That is not an artifact or enchantment, so I can't deal with that one. Well, let's commune. Let's see what we find. Didn't get another land. I guess I just grab a Marauding Raptor. I got nothing else going on, right? Okay. And let's pass. Manifold. Okay, so they just got the mouse hand. Yep. Okay. Pyroclasm. This hand would have... If I would have kept that Pyroclasm hand, we probably would have just won the game. Okay. So, I guess I'll just play a Lair tapped and play a Raptor. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have channeled this Carnosaur. That was a mistake. Kumano. Okay. Plotted Slick Shot. Okay. That is a large mouse with double strike. I blocked this. Okay, that wasn't awesome, but they have a Slick Shot. They can they can fling this. What is the opponent gonna do here? I honestly, if they fling it, like, whatever. I have the Carnosaur for this. Okay, they're flinging it at me. Okay, so I'm at 3. Opponent has a... Oh, that's good. This might work. Okay. So, what do we do here? I could just pick your poison and then hold up that removal spell. I could Tranquil Throwback, destroy this, gain 4. I think I'm okay. There's so many different things I could do here. I could just start getting the engine going. I've got a blocker. Problem is if they draw something good. So let's do this. So let's go Cavern on Dinosaur. Let's go green, green. Play this. And then let's go pay green. Green. Let's gain 4 and destroy an artifact or enchantment. Okay. And then we get in. Alright. There was motivation to just pick your poison, hold up that. I know that. I'm playing it slightly, I guess, risky, but I just think that that's a good setup. I mean, like, they could just kill us with the slick shot. It's very possible. Like, we could just be dead. If they drew a good spell, like, we might be dead here. Like, if they just go, like, Monstrous Rage and then another Fling or something, like, we could be dead. What is opponent gonna do? Assuming we get to untap, I'm probably gonna Ripjaw and then pick your poison here. Claim. They're claiming the challenger. Infaming. I'm not dead. Oh my god, what the... What just happened? Oh, they exiled a Burst Lightning? Okay, that was dumb. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Alright, whatever. Okay, so opponent got us. I don't know how. They did, though. They did. If I would have kept that... See, that first hand was... The problem with the first hand was they... I had like 2 6-drops. I needed like a 4-drop. If I would have had like a Ripjaw or a Regal Imperiosaur, I would have kept that first hand. And I might have just absolutely wrecked him there. Alright. These Reckless Rages are being awkward and I don't have anything to target them with. I think this is good enough in case they have a Slick Shot, though. So let's go. Let's try to hit a Marauding Raptor. Okay, what did I bottom, actually? Curious. 2 Pick Your Poisons, a Commune, and a Pyroclasm. Mono. I don't think I Pick Your Poison. I think I Imperiosaur. Play that tapped, and pass. I gotta hold this for a Slick Shot. That's why. Challenger, yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we... Okay, actually, no, that was a good draw. So we go... Marauding Raptor, and then I'm going to blow this up now so they don't have an opportunity to grow it or trade with this easily. So I'm actually okay with that. So, alright. That was a good draw. Next turn we get set up with a Furlback. We destroy the Etchings of Kumano. We got some good options here. Not blocking, also, if it wasn't implied already. Level 1, inscription as... Yeah, I forgot to do the deck list. I will be I'll be putting it in the thing for sure. Ooh, opponent's going all in on this. All right, so this is gonna be a blowout here. So, okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I pay. Okay, do I have to pay life for this? So 1, I do. So I might as well shock, but I can go Tranquil Furlback full retail. I can go. And then I can make them sacrifice. I think I hang on to the Pick Your Poison still. I think I have to. So I can go 1, 2, pay the 1, and then I'll still have 1 more mana left over, but I'm not going to Pick Your Poison. So I might as well just play this tapped, and then we go colorless, green, play the Furlback. I made the mistake. Or no, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Pay the green. And then I'm going to... No, I did, because I should have gained the 4. So, okay. That was a mistake on my end. We're at 10. Like, we're doing okay. But yeah, I should have definitely played the... I should have shocked. And then, so I would have been at 12. That was a mistake on my end. I feel like, not that I'm making excuses. I feel like these are mistakes I don't normally make when I'm playing paper. It's really just like a... Yeah, you kidding me? Yeah, of course I'm gonna block. I feel like these are mistakes that... Okay, we win. Perfect. These are I don't usually make these mistakes in paper. It's just like I'm playing on Arena a lot now, but I wasn't before. Man, okay. So hold on, everybody. So we wrecked Blue-White Control. We were 1 less top deck away from beating Boros Convoke, and then we just beat Mono Red. Is this deck good? Is this deck good? It might be. But yes, as I was saying with the deck list, yeah, I will have that when the stream replay, like, because normally like it gets added as a regular video, I'll have the deck list in the description below. I will definitely do that. Usually I don't actually put the deck list into Goldfish until like a day or two before the stream, because I'm usually, sometimes even, depending on how it goes, wish we were on the play, but sometimes I don't even build the deck until the day of or the day before, so it just kind of depends. I mean, move. Commune, right? Try to get another land. I don't want to rip, I mean, I do want to Ripjaw. Do I, you know what? Do I want to Ripjaw? Goodness. How greedy am I? You know what? I mean, you know, and the Ripjaw thing was always so good. It's always been such a good thing to do, but like, man, it just doesn't line up with a lot of the main metagame, but maybe it does now. Maybe that's the key. Just play Ripjaw Raptor again. And just maybe go Bone Horde instead of like, I don't know. This is tricky. Probably just gonna push. Oh, Fairy Mastermind. Okay, so this is probably like Esper mid-range, Esper Flash, maybe like Raffine. Not sure. I feel like I want a Cavern of Souls for sure. What is the opponent doing? Oh, okay, so it's ninjas, which is weird. They're playing that. Maybe they're splashing ninjas. God, I wish I had my boy Rampaging Raptor in this deck. During your turn, is it worth killing? It's probably worth just killing this. Oh, wait. I can play an Imperious. Or, oh, no, we're good. Yeah, I just shock. And then I play this and I kill the Kaido. We're good. We're good. We don't even need to do anything fancy. I'm gonna draw a card. Want to land. There we go. I was gonna say, I was like, I just want to be able to draw a land. Alright, boom. Get that Kaido out. Get him there! Alright. Next turn. Not sure what we're gonna do. Shieldred the Apocalypse! Okay. What do we do here? Solves. So, I could just play an Imperiosaur and just mash. I could... Oh my gosh. No. I know what we're doing. I'm going Imperiosaur, and then I'm mashing. Dude. Opponent. Poor opponent, dude. Oh my gosh. Are they going to take it? Opponent just takes it. They're going to 4. Dude, is this deck good? Oh, goodness. Opponent's like, okay, what is this? We got a Bone Horde and a Carnosaur. Opponent is passing. Another Ripjaw. Okay. What do we do here? Do we just Carnosaur? We have lethal. I say we probably just wait, right? Yeah. We'll wait. They might just have double Doomblade here. That's possible, and we just die. Okay, so... Opponent mills 2 cards. Is this worth killing in response? I think they're just gonna play double. I think they're just gonna, like, double, I'm gonna block. Gosh, what do we do? Chat, what do we do? Let's kill this now. Okay, so if they play this, they go block, block. They still take lethal. If they have a removal spell, they're still dead. They go boom, boom. It's 10. They're still dead as of right now. So, I guess... Okay, so if they play a Fairy Mastermind, then that's when I kill a dude. I hope they don't have a Fatal Push. Okay. So you're dead. Drown in the Lock. Oh, okay. So they do kill me then. Okay. Or, like, they do that. Okay. Carnosaur... I'm gonna kill the Shieldred. I think I'm gonna have to. Okay, opponent goes to 1. Oh, I'll draw a card first. Oh, shoot. No, should have done that first. Okay. Oh, actually, that worked out really well. So let me just Reckless Rage this. That worked. Actually, that worked out pretty good. Now I just get rid of that. That pesky thing. I'm gonna draw another card. Okay. Just play a throwback for no value? Probably. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this game's basically over. I feel like we just want to make sure we have lethal on this next turn. Alright. Opponent's at 1. Probably dead, right? Probably. Gotta be. Hopefully. Should be. Okay. Boom. Getting a lot of notifications all of a sudden. Doesn't look like anything's going on. Doesn't look like anything's going on. Okay. Mid-range. So they're playing Shelly. Still gonna keep some number of Reckless Rage. I feel like they're just gonna be ready for elves, so maybe I just cut the elves. I don't know if they're playing a demon package. That's the one thing I'm not sure. I think it's just like Esper mid-range, which in that case I would like the Cindervines, and that it's good catch-all if they're playing they're playing the demon package. So let's run with this. Let's run with this. Oh, dude, is this deck good? Like, is it good? I don't know. It's playing very well. It is playing very well. Whoosh. Mulligan. Oh, and then we get a one-lander. I mean, we have this. Okay, this is like the risky... Am I going down? I don't think so. Like, if we just get a couple of lands, like we could cook. We could. We just don't want them to... Okay, I was gonna say that. Okay, well, that was a great draw. They don't want us to thought... We don't want them to thought seize. Okay, well, we need a land. I don't even care. I'm just immediately looking for a land. I'm probably going to get the Cindervines online here, if we get the opportunity. Fantastic draws. Thank you, deck. Okay, pay 2 life. I want to get this Cindervines online. Like, they're just going to take so much damage from this. I'd rather just get it online and start cooking. Opponent's like, what is Cindervines? It's an old favorite. I used to play so much Cindervines. I don't play it as much anymore, but card is pretty sweet. Opponent passes. Well, I have to play this, and I've got nothing else going on. So, because we drew 2 tap lands, but I'm not even going to complain. We're not trying to race them 3 steps ahead. You may take some damage, good sir. Okay. Get an Imperiosaur online next turn. Maybe draw another land to get a Bone Horde. Preferably a Cavern of Souls. Tashana's Tidebinder. Good to know. Okay, so our opponent, I think they're just morphing into a control deck. Okay, we drew that. Yeah. Okay. I don't expect it to resolve or survive. Probably gonna go for the thrower or something, but Thief Guild Enforcer. For opponent's rogues, I've seen very few rogues. Like, this is the only rogue and then the fairy I've seen, so I don't know. Shelly! Draw. Another Cindervines. Okay, well, we didn't draw... I think I'm just going to play this. We didn't draw a land, unfortunately, but we still have a Ripjaw. They want to sack their Guild Enforcer, fine. If they want to... I would love it if they traded Shieldred. That would be absolutely fantastic. If they attack with Shieldred, we are not blocking. Also, just to be clear on that, we are not blocking. Cindervines is brutal. Yeah, it can be, honestly. Like, against control decks, like, if you play this turn 2, and they don't have, like, a easy way to remove it, like, they're just gonna lose. They make their own Imperiosaur. Oh, that's bull. That's bull honky. Alright, so now what do we do? So, I could play a Cindervines and then just a Marauding Raptor and pass. I think I'm okay with this. Am I okay with this trading? I don't think I want to. I don't think I'm worried about it. Like, I'm not worried about dying. I'm not. I'm good. I'm chilling. So, let's get out Cindervines here. I'm okay if they want to trade both of those. And they're tapped out. So, I'll do this. If they want to double block, I'll take this trade all day. Yeah. Yeah, are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll take that trade for sure. 2 for 1, and I'm going to draw a card? Yeah. Yeah. Fine with me. I'll take 2. Forget about it. Alright. Fatal Push. Take 2. opponent. We are at 12, so I mean we can't take a lot of damage here. Oh, they still push, that'd be kind of unfortunate. They don't want to trade this though, and I don't particularly blame them. A frillback. Just commune? Yeah. Just commune. We can't take a lot more. We can't take a lot more damage though. We really can't. Untapped land would be good. So I can grab this. So well, I can play this as a green source. Bone Horde. We already have a Bone Horde. I think we just play Frillback for value. I think I'm just gonna play a Frillback, and if it resolves, I'm just gonna gain 4. I'm not really worried about their graveyard, so I'm just going to gain 4 life. Just gonna gain 4. Question is, do we go on the offensive here? I'm leaning toward yes. Opponent's at 16. I just gained 4. I think I'm okay with this. They don't want to trade, so I mean I'm okay with just chipping in. If they want to attack me, like, fine. That means that they can't block. Fortunately, we're not playing as many hasty threats, so we can't like cheese them with anything like that. Okay, so they're gonna go odd for sure. That stinks. But if we can get this Bone Horde in play, then we are looking really good. Which is, it looks like it's going to happen. So, okay, Bone Horde, or do we? If I draw a land, do we play Carnosaur here? It's something to think about. Okay, we drew that, which doesn't let us curve out. So yeah, we just play a Bone Horde here, and we hope that we get to untap with this. Gosh, another extinction event. So opponent goes to, we're gonna go to 2 at the end of this. I think they're just gonna get us. I think we're gonna die to the Shieldred Drain. But that's why you gotta have Shieldred removal, people. That's why you gotta have it. Another land. So we're at 2. If we draw one more card, we're dead. So I guess we just spin the wheel with Carnosaur. Spin the wheel. Homeboy. And we lose. We don't have a burn spell. Unless they play an artifact. Play an enchantment and then maybe... no, there's... I don't think there's anything at instant speed we can do here. Yep, make a homie. Yep, you got it. Okay, next game. Yep, that's what Shieldred does. If Shieldred sticks around, you just lose. It's just how it goes. I think I'm pretty okay with all this. We don't have a lot of Shieldred removal though. It's really just Chomp, and then like we could like 2 for 1, but that's really all we can do. Yeah. Esper midrange doesn't seem like a good matchup for us. It's honestly, like, this is a really easy thing. If you're thinking about playing dinosaurs, right? This is really all you gotta think about. Is our opponent playing Shieldred the Apocalypse in their deck? Yes, not a good matchup. If they're not playing Shieldred the Apocalypse, you're generally okay with that matchup. I mean, obviously it depends. It's not like to an exact T, but if they've Shieldred in their deck, not a good matchup. This is great. Good start here. But yeah, it's just not... It's usually not great for us if they're playing Shieldred the Apocalypse. As much as... They're playing Drown in the Lock in 3 steps. So we can get ahead of them. I want to draw some cards. We can get ahead of the 3 steps, and the Drown on the Lock's going to take too long to get going. So, I think I'm okay with this. Push, sure. Which is funny, they have push. This is like the only... I mean, I guess if they revolt it, they have more targets. But, like, that's really the only target. They really don't... There's not that many. Yep. It's going. Okay, we got Ripjaw going. Gotta get Ripjaw online here. See what our opponent does. Passes. I think I'm just gonna attack in and see what our opponent's up to. Okay, opponent takes the damage. They've got 3 steps online. But let's get out of Ripjaw. Okay, results. Cool. So I definitely thought they were gonna 3 steps there. It was tricky to. I mean, it was a little. I don't want to say. Yeah, it was kind of greedy of me to not grab the Cavern of Souls, but just the potential to just draw a bunch of cards was just so tempting. Very mastermind. So they're like weird, like Esper splashing rogues. Get out Kaido and just let it die. See if I care. Yeah, you're getting in. Okay. They're like, fine, we're racing. I kind of want to play in a Pure Sword and get this party started. Because I mean, we're turning them sideways, so we might as well just play the Lord, right? Let's get this party started, right? Oh goodness. Otawara. Never see that coming, ever. Every time. Alright. Can we race our opponent? Like getting in, they're like, hey, I'm not blocking. They're not blocking. Okay. I think we just get in there. No effects. Opponent goes to 3. Place on green just because we got a lot of green cards and throwback. Okay, play a Ripjaw, go to 13. We have a Lair. Opponent's at 3 life. Notion Thief. Go to 2. That's kind of cool though, with Notion Thief. That's cool. It's a card that you don't really see play. Oh, it's a rogue. I didn't even know it. I guess I didn't know it was a rogue. Okay, opponent draws 2 cards. Can't play any more creatures. This has Menace. We have a Lair. One, two, three, 4. Boom! We got the W, people. All right. Gosh, is this deck good? It might be. It might be good. Oh my goodness. This deck might be good, people. Okay. All right. I think we got time for one more for sure. We got time for one more. All right. Stream's been going an hour. We are, is it 3-1? 3-1? I think so. Well, because we beat Mono Red, the Legends deck, or the Rogues, and then we beat Blue White Control, and then we lost to Boros, right? Yeah. So I think we're 3-1. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, considering we're playing a Rogue deck. I mean, I would say their deck was a little bit more rogue, but it definitely was not as rogue as what we're doing. I mean, they're playing like established Magic cards in this format. So, this deck is interesting though. It's not as fast, but like it is grindy. This deck is grindy. Did I accidentally find a better build of dinosaurs? I don't know. Maybe that's the key though. I don't know. Like Hammer Skull is strong, but like it can be awkward against. It's entering match for a minute. It can be awkward for sure against mid-range and control, just because with the stun counters. And I mean, even if you're not playing against mid-range and control, like if you just like have an awkward hand sometimes, like sometimes it just gets the stun counters. But it's so big, like it's so big. Okay, well we're still entering a match. Are we soft locked? Does anyone know? Like, oh, there we go. Okay, cancel. I was gonna say it was not doing anything there. So, all right, let's try to get this going again. Carnage Dinos. The Tyrant was good, and like it would have been great in the mid-range matchup there. We just never drew it. Well, I guess we did. We had it like when we were basically dead. I mean, when we had to like play to a triumphant chomp, but. So, get a dip. All right, hey, Glad Superfly, thank you for joining. Yeah, I hope we win this one too. We can go 4-1. We're looking pretty good. So, yeah, no, thanks for joining the stream, man. I really appreciate it. Goodness. God, it feels so good to be playing some Pioneer again. Like with Pioneer, like I didn't play it for a long time because I moved recently, so I was playing it at my shop that was from where I used to live, and that was going pretty good. And then like obviously moved and just been busy. So, but not even like not too busy. The problem is so where I live now. So I live in West Michigan for those who are unaware, and there's so like probably from within my house there's probably like 10, 11 shops within an hour. There's so many. Probably even more than that if I'm being honest, because I live close to like Grand Rapids. So there's probably like 20 stores within an hour of me. And none of them run weekly Pioneer events. And almost none of them run any weekly 60 card events. God, can we find a match? Goodness. I might hop into casuals if I can't find a match. Yeah, like it's just like no one runs 60 card formats in this area. Like it's just Commander. Like the only exceptions is like there's one store that's pretty close to me that like does an occasional Saturday standard event. And then like if I want to drive an hour to Grand Rapids, like sure, there's standard on Fridays and there's like, you know, some stuff going on, and there's like a modern on Thursday that's pretty close to me. Like, but like with Pioneer, I get it. Like Pioneer's it's not a super popular format. Wizards of the Coast cut all the support with it. Apparently apparently we're not going to find a match here, so I'm just going to monologue for this little bit. But it's tricky because when Wizards of the Coast, like when they canceled the support with it, it kind of just like killed a lot of the everything with it. And I think casual Pioneer is like, or casual, I don't really say casual, I want to say like not hyper competitive Pioneer, I think is the best thing you can do. For this last match, I'm gonna hop into play to see if I can find something, just to see, like, because I mean we just tried twice and couldn't find anybody, so we'll try this. But what was I saying? Talk about Pioneer. But yeah, so last year we got an announcement for the RCQ formats about this time. It was like, you know, like October-ish technically, I think. So, and I know that there's Atlanta coming up. I think it's Atlanta, but one of the big Magic cons is coming up. So I'm hoping that we get some info on what the upcoming format is. I would be super shocked if the first season was not Pioneer. I would be absolutely shocked. If it is Pioneer again this year, definitely going to try to do the Dino Challenge again, which for those who are not familiar with that, so last Pioneer RCQ season, I tried to qualify with dinosaurs, and I did not, unfortunately. There was like, I lost like 2 win-ins to top 8s, but the good and bad thing with the area I play in is it's very competitive here. There was a lot of very, very good players, and it was really tricky though. It wasn't like, the biggest issue was that this is still when Amalia and Sorin was legal, and I mean, like, I struggled against Rakdos vampires, like most people did. I would say, I think at competitive level, I think I had about a 50% win rate against the deck. Like, you know, Pick Your Poisons was really good at cleaning them up, and I even tried some different brews, like I was trying like Vivian Arcbow Ranger, I tried Reckless Stormseeker, like I was trying some different, I was trying out some different things, but like just couldn't quite get it to click. Not so much that from deck construction standpoint, but just like against the metagame. And with Pioneer, which this is a good thing, what I'm about to say, Pioneer is such a expansive format where there's so, like, you have like your Phoenix and your mid-range, your Rakdos mid-range, and you have like your whatever third deck that is the top. But then there's so many other viable decks. So you kind of have to like pick your battles, right? Like you'll be like, all right, I'm going to be ready for Rakdos mid-range, and then I'm going to be ready for like hyper aggro. So like humans and mono red and all this. And then you sit down and your opponent plays Quintorius combo. And then you lose because you're like, oh, I didn't bring Damping Sphere, or I didn't bring, you know, Soulless Jailer. So then you sit down your next one, and then you like play against Lotus combo, and you're like, oh, I've got these Mage Banes, but I didn't bring any, you know, whatever. I didn't bring my Deafening Silence or whatever it is. And then you sit down your third round, and then you play against Rogues, and then it's like, oh my gosh, like I wasn't even expecting Rogues, and it can be really tricky. Like us, a lot of competitive events, it's a combination of You got to be good at what you're playing. You've got to, what is it? So you got to know what you're playing. You got to know what you're playing against. You got to get the matchup lottery a little bit. Like, I remember that especially with Modern back in the day, in like 2018, 2019, was like, you could play really well, but if you just like hit the wrong matchups, like if you're playing Tron and you hit all the Infect and whatever, you can just get stuck. But sometimes when you get the good matchup lotteries, like you can that can just carry you, like for sure. Like I remember I used to feast off of like Burn and Aggro back in the day, and there was a few PTQs that like I played against like Elves, Humans, and Burn the entire time and just destroyed them because I was playing Lightning Bolt, Lightning Helix, Path to Exile, Anger of the Gods, Wrath of God, like just like removal deck, and was able to just beat people based off of having a good matchup. So, well, unfortunately, we cannot find someone. So I'm gonna monologue for a little bit longer, and then we'll just hop into the deck recap. But anyways, I really hope the Pioneer RCQ season is the first season of next year. If that's the case, I do plan on being involved in that. So for those also unaware, so I used to play a lot of competitive Magic. I started playing Magic in 2015, started playing Comp Magic in 2017, and then played a lot until basically when I started the channel. So I started the channel originally in 2020 during the shutdown because I was like, I want to play all this Magic but can't. So I did that for a little while, but then I started like switching to like more of a Pokemon channel, and then in 2022. Yeah, I think it was 2020, 23? We'll say 2022. I moved from like to a new place in when I lived up north in Michigan, and I decided I want to pick back up on the channel. And I was doing a mix of some Magic and some Pokemon, but then like after a little while, I decided, you want to know what? I just want to go in on the Magic side of it. That's all I want to do. I just want to do Magic for the channel, and I kind of set the whole comp Magic thing aside for multiple reasons. One being, the area I was living in, it was really hard to play competitive Magic. Competitive Magic can be very expensive, especially if you don't just consistently are cashing every event. It can get very expensive. I would say the biggest reason, though, is I like to brew. I like to build decks that are fun. And so it's not that I'm 100% opposed to playing a top-tier deck. It's just, I like playing monsters. You know, like, for instance, we're playing dinosaurs, right? And I like playing big creatures and curving out, turning them sideways. Like, that's what I like doing. And unfortunately, that's not really a viable strategy in pretty much any of the main competitive formats. Standard is generally your best option, but with the amount of, like, hyper-efficient removal in Standard, it's really hard to do that. And I think Pioneer is your best chance of doing that, which is why I mostly gravitated to playing Pioneer as opposed to playing Modern, because I used to play so much Modern. Like, Ponza was what I was known for. I used to play an unbelievable amount of Ponza. The other thing is, like, other than Thundermaw Hellkite, all of my favorite cards in Magic are in Pioneer, so it just kind of makes sense for me to switch to Pioneer. Don't have to worry about fetch lands and shock land, or you worry about shock lands, they're great. But you don't have to worry about fetch lands, you don't have to worry about, like, Force of Negation. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm like a nerd where I'm like, oh, I hate free spells. It's not even about free spells. It's just about, like, I like playing traditional Magic, and traditional Magic for me is like, generally if you're tapped out kind of thing. I know that free spells are like part of our game now, which is totally fine, and if you like those, nothing wrong with that. It's just not something I prefer. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's interesting. I hope that Pioneer is going to pick up. I know a lot of people complain that the format is stale. At the top, I don't want to say it's stale at the top, but, like, you know, Phoenix has been good for basically the entire time Pioneer's been legal. There's always been a Rakdos deck. Like, it doesn't matter if it's vampires or whatever, like demons, it's always good. Like, Rakdos midrange is always going to be good. And then there's always, like, some third deck. You know, it used to be mono green, and then it was Amalia, and I don't even know what it is now. Like, what is it now? Like, mono black demons? Like, I don't even know what the third deck really is right now. It's not Convoke. It's not dinosaurs. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it's not humans. I wouldn't say it's humans either. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like the Corey Steel version of Mono Red. I don't know. But regardless, it's not. I don't want to say it's stale, and it's okay to have a deck that's good for a long time. You know, like Tron's always been good in Modern. It just adapts. Okay, so this is like going on for like forever. Okay. But anyways, so I think I'm gonna have to close the game out here. You'll see my think you're going to see my interface here for a minute. So close window. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to boot us back in here. I don't know if you can see my main screen here, but I got my guy Sunburn. Changed my interface. It was, what do you want to call it? Zapdos, but I changed it. I always change it based on what I'm in the mood for. Whatever I'm in the mood for is what it switches to. So, let me make sure that everything is here. But, I'll continue my ramble. Let me make sure. Okay, hopefully, should be good to go now. But at least with my rambling, like, yeah, I don't know. Pioneer's fun. I enjoy it. Most streams will be Pioneer. It'll be pretty rare when it's not. Oh, I thought I opened both the Sammys. That would have been funny. Yeah, most streams will be Pioneer, and most of them will be on Arena. Oh, they'll be on Arena or Magic Online. So, okay, well, I'm sorry about the last 15 minutes. There was 0 games of Magic being played there, but we just could not connect to somebody. Okay, 3-1, losing to a top deck from Boros Convoke. Is this deck good? It might be. So, Marauding Raptor is always the key to this deck. It's a cost reducer that's aggressive. You're always going to want this. Even if you're not trying to curve out, you want it. You want the Dorks. Commune I love because it's a 1-drop. It's Ancient Strings, filters our hand pretty good. Reckless Rage was really tricky today. It's a removal spell that I can't... It doesn't get online. The only way... It's never online turn 1. Rarely it's online turn 2. So it's really just like a good removal spell, but it's always on 3 past. Maybe it's worth just playing like Obliterating Bolt in this slot or going back to Burst Lightning. I mostly was playing this because of Ripjaw. I love the synergy with Reckless Rage and Ripjaw. It is second to none. Marauding Raptor's great. Throwback in the main was honestly pretty good. We didn't run into a lot of matchups where it really mattered, but I think that this is still a card that's definitely worth considering putting in the main. Imperiosaur is great. It's a 3-drop that trades with Shieldred and helps our other creatures trade with Shieldred. Enough said. Card's fantastic. Ripjaw, I'll be honest with you, really overperformed. So here, and I don't even know if I've ever shown this. I don't think I've ever shown it on stream before. So, Ripjaw Raptor, I love Ripjaw Raptor. I love Ripjaw Raptor so much that I have an artist print that I got from Ryan Pancoast signed down there at MagicCon Chicago. I love Ripjaw Raptor. So, the fact that I'm able to play this card and like it actually played very well is extremely happy. Like I am very happy that I was able to play my guy Ripjaw Raptor today. It was good. And I'll be honest, I played 1 in my regular list. Maybe it's worth considering like, hey, this card draw is so good. Let's go back to it. I'm going to have to explore this. Boner Dracosaur was fantastic, the games we untapped with it. We lost that one game that we really shouldn't have, and then the other games we played it, we won. So, Bonehorde was fantastic. Trumpeting Carnosaur was honestly pretty good, though, today. We had the insane turn 3 Carnosaur with the Bonehorde, which was pretty nuts. This card's good. Carnage Tyrant did not get a lot of... Did we cast Carnage Tyrant? I feel like, yeah, we did cast Carnage Tyrant today. The game we cast it, we won, which makes sense. We didn't really get to see it a lot today. The verdict's still out on this. So I'm not going to say for certain that this is the deck I'm going to play on the next stream, but we might have a deck here. I mean, this deck played really, really well. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I mean, maybe go, like, slowly, like, you know, instead of, like, so there's aggro mid-range control. Maybe we just turn the dial up a little bit. We're still, like, we want to be aggressive, but we're not, like, overly aggressive. We want to be able to be grindy. Drawing cards with Ripjaw Raptor and Reckless Rage Marauding Raptor, getting some card advantage with Bonar Dracosaur, discovering with Trumpeting Carnosaur. Maybe this is the way to go. I really liked how this deck played. Sideboard, honestly, really no complaints. No issues with the sideboard. But, alright, well, that's all I've got for everybody. Thanks so much for watching this stream. If you have not checked out the other streams, definitely check it out. We did play Dinosaurs and Dragons in the first and second stream, so if you're interested in checking those out, it'll be, if you're watching this not live, it's going to be in the play, it'll be in that playlist. It should be once it's finally uploaded. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. Thanks so much for watching the stream. Again, we do weekly streams every week, so we will be doing one the following week. And if you're watching this like way ahead of time or like way into the future and it's like a month out, you probably missed a couple streams. Go ahead and subscribe so that way you'll know when the next one is coming out. All right, that's all I've got for you, everybody. Thanks so much for joining this stream, and hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.